Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of Parselings Overture. My name is Fenitrini. I am your game master for this evening's events. Joined around me are some lovely people with some new art next to them that finally got finished. Well, got finished a little while ago, and we're finally unveiling some of that here. Some of it will get added to our lovely away screen kind of transitions. Welcome back. For all of you lovely individuals that are checking us out, welcome. This is Guild of the Phoenix. We play some sweet tabletop role-playing games of a variety of sorts, and tonight we're playing Parselings, which is a sweet card-based tabletop role-playing game set in the world of Nominal City, a lovely coastal town that has been befallen a interesting fate as parasites now run rampant. So, that being said, why don't we dive into introductions, explain who we are, where we can find you, that sort of thing. So why don't we start with Noctua, Andromeda.
What up? I am Andromeda. I play Noctua, and you can find me over on Twitter at SCGIROL, where you can keep track of all the games I'm in. I play Tuesdays over on Marine's channel, Marine of One, in another Parselings campaign. I play here every Thursday. I play every other Friday over on Jacqueline Hare and a Vampire the Masquerade game, and I play every Sunday over on Gizmo Arts channel for a D&D 5e campaign. We're currently on hiatus, but we'll be back soon. I think that's all I do. I don't know. Seems right.
Shane.
Hello, I am Marine of One, also known as Shane. I play Nathan, and you can find me here on Thursdays and every other Sunday playing Parselings and Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, right?
Yes. Yep. BTM
respectively.
5e.
Yeah, and you can also find me pretty much every day except for Saturdays on my own personal channel, twitch.tv/Marine of One. As well as on Saturdays, you can find me on Switchy Games, where we run a Parselings campaign on Saturdays, and I have another one on my personal channel on Tuesdays. And they're going to be a little interconnected in the near future. It's going to be a little chaotic, though, having 8 people in a one section. We'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. It'll be fun.
Don't worry, I won't take up like any screen time at all because I won't be talking.
That's not going to work. Because you're going to be the only educated person in the entire party as to what's going on.
8 people?
Well, you're back. What's bringing the people together is the connection of your backstory.
Man.
You're not going to have a choice to do nothing. But either way, it's gonna be rad and it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, you can also find me on Twitter. Right now it's Marine of 11. It will very quickly change. I just need to wait for an inactive account that I got deleted. You have to wait 30 days after an account is deleted before I can switch it, and then I'll have Marine of 1.
Heyo. Alright.
Yeah.
Gizmo.
Hey, I'm Gizmo. You can find me over on Twitter under Gizmo Arts and on Twitch under Gizmo Arts, where every Sunday I run a D&D 5e campaign called Diamonds in the Dust. Like Andromeda said, we are currently on hiatus. I also play a Marines game every Tuesday. Yes, today's Thursday. Where I play a little impish child named Kipper. Well, don't know if that's announced yet. I'll be quiet on that one for now.
What?
Now I want to know.
Yeah, you gotta tell us.
I don't know if I know.
If you're not allowed to say anything, you can't say anything then.
Wait, what?
Oh, no. Mm-hmm.
This is sinister.
I will be waiting.
Going on.
I will be waiting for this announcement.
Well, as the silence ensues, Giz, do you have anything else to plug before?
No.
Okay.
You have commissions, Gizmo.
Oh.
Well, we can plug that at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We can do larger plugs of everything else that we're doing here. But Smunchy, our last but not least of our player cast.
I am Smunchy. I own Smunchy Games. We're the company publishing Parselings. Let's see what else. Oh, I play Lakota here, one of the craziest people you'll ever meet. But he loves you. Just he shows it in very strange ways. And
Like jelly beans and gunfights.
jelly beans and gunfights. And if you like jelly beans and gunfights, you should back the Kickstarter today. So, I want to pop that link in here, and we will see y'all in Jelly Bean Alley.
Can we get a
Let's go do it.
Can we get a jelly bean jelly bean alley tier for the Parselings Kickstarter? That'll be the one that I back.
Is there some kind of jelly bean lingua we can like come up with? Like,
Sure, if you guys want a jelly bean lingua.
A jelly belly.
I don't know what it would be.
No, wait, that's a different candy, isn't it? That's those little.
I mean, they're still jelly beans.
Jelly
I think.
Bellies.
Yeah.
That's Jelly Bean. Yeah.
So, what could be considered a bean that is an animal?
I mean,
Those insects that are inside beans that like roll around.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what those are called. The little ones, the roly.
Aren't they like
poly.
larvae?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's some kind of like
Instead of lima
They're
beans, it's
called-
larva beans.
They're called.
larva beans.
larva what?
Instead of lima beans, it's larva beans.
Well,
Larva
I know
beans.
that the actual beans themselves are called Mexican jumping beans.
Yeah, but what are the insects inside called?
Meanwhile, while we dive into
They're
that,
beanie
my
Can we
name's
call them
Fen.
Beanie
I'm
Babies?
going to be your game
Positions
master
to
for
change them.
tonight's
Beanies.
events. Last time we left off in the wonderful world of Parselings Overture, the individuals around me had just finished going and doing some more research on a new day, running into other individuals and their future selves, past selves? Future past selves? You don't know. You kind of ran into them. Didn't really.
They said they were day 3, I think.
Well, that is assuming they're the same group. What if this is a completely different one?
That is assuming they're telling the truth.
That is also.
Why would we lie?
I don't know. Why would we lie to ourselves?
I mean, why do people lie to themselves constantly? This is why Persona the series exists.
Why is Lakota wearing pants? It's all the same thing. Go to.
You know, every week I come into the stream and I set up the Zoom call and I'm like, it's gonna be a good day. And every week I'm immediately once again reminded that I have gathered some of the most chaotic individuals I know in my life into a single room.
No,
Guilty
that's
as
not
charged.
true. That's not true. Julian's not here.
No, but you guys are all on the
They
list.
should be!
And that, so
Julian's my dad game too.
Dad?
He's my dad in Marines game.
Yeah.
oh no.
And my dad.
So
We need to get Serenade Dad in here.
But that being said, after another discussion over breakfast, you guys made your way over to the local police station, where, while, a couple individuals on our team, Noctua and Nate, both talked with the police about finding potential leads in the unfolding events that led to this rift in reality. Two other individuals who decided not to go in for probably very good reasons, as I think one of them was asked to murder somebody else, and the other has a long-standing history with the gang. Both those people waited outside across from the street, ran into a couple people that looked like they might have been from a less than, honest organization. Guns were drawn, knives were drawn. In the end, nobody really got hurt. As in the meanwhile, as the other two individuals are leaving, the lingua that has grown attached to one of them let them know that things in Jellybean Alley have gotten hostile. After regrouping and the individuals making their way back to Infra Memorial Station to do some more research and see what else they can dig up on the security cameras, they were able to find a good amount of information, some details that are coming from various spots the day of the incident that maybe led this entire craziness to start. The individuals who were there, the individuals that weren't there. And it is about that point when, in that research, that a door got knocked on. And Noctua, it's almost like your voice has exited your body and is now on the other side of a wall. You hear just that kind of soft, kind of impassive, hello?
Noctua?
Yeah?
It's Noctua.
Okay.
They're gonna get up and open the door.
You open the door and you see Noctua in front of you. And can you make for me a pull of insight and perception?
So early in.
Just Noctua or all of us?
Just Noctua for the moment.
So that's gonna be. Oh, God, it's not terrible. It's not great. Uh, 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5. Okay. You see they look very tired, like they just got off work. You kind of know that when you've worked a long shift. When your dad kind of sometimes showed up late and you then have to run to the store for some reason.
What you doing here, Noctua?
I need your help real quick.
Is this like a private talk or is this like a
Just
Parselings talk?
hold on to something for me.
Okay.
She kind of pulls out a small black bag about maybe like not quite a foot, just shy of a foot. It's almost like a box, but also a bag. So it's this nice kind of vinyl leather, not but just like vinyl. Has a flap on one side. Can you hold on to that for me?
Yeah, am I supposed to like give this back to you at some point, or will I need this at some point?
You might need it at some point, or you might need it to prove other things. It'll make sense in time.
Are you the Noctua from like this morning, or are you like another Noctua? What day are you from?
I'm from day 7, I guess.
I thought we were from day 7.
The second time.
This is never gonna end. Okay, yeah, I'll hold on to it. Can I look? Am I supposed to look?
That's up to you. Just wait till I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm headed back to the station.
Where's everyone else?
We had to split up.
Yeah, because that goes well for Parselings. Okay.
That's like the worst idea ever.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Staying together would have only ended poorly. So.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. How'd you know we were here?
You remember?
So we did this already?
More or
Well,
less.
you did this already. Okay. Any advice you can give?
If I give too much, then we won't be here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll hold on to this.
Awesome. Thank you.
Slowly starts to close the door.
And she kind of gives you the 2-finger salute and steps off.
And I immediately open the thing and look at it.
Inside, there are a couple things. The first thing you immediately see is a dark blue piece of plastic that is curved in multiple directions. On it looks like to be some electronics and a couple of wires that don't look like they go anywhere. Also, you see in there just the cover of a black book. And it looks like it has been torn from whatever book it was originally from.
Is there anything like on the inside of the cover or like
The
any sort
inside of the
cover?
cover is heavily charred. But if you want to make a... Excuse me 1 second. A intelligence and perception.
Four out of 5.
4 out of 5. Let's see. You're able to make out on the inside of that front cover some letters that have been written that are not attached to any sort of name or anything like that. It's a string written along like the long edge of it. And outside of that, you see before the burns get real bad, which just looks like it's been like taken from the rest of a book that was already on fire, you see the first 3 letters of what could be a name. It is L-A-K. And then it gets too burned to read.
So, you gonna tell me what's in the bag? Or is this just going to be a secret surprise that you're gonna share with us later?
I mean, I don't really know what's in this bag. There's like, I don't know. I assumed it was like either gonna be some of like my stuff or, you know, something that was gonna obviously help us later, you know, like some key card to get in somewhere or some like, I don't know, tape of footage, but I don't know what any of this is.
Well, I mean, you know what they say, another person's treasure. No, that's not right. Another person's trash is my treasure.
One man's trash is another man's treasure?
Something like that, but if you can't, I mean, would you like us to, peek inside? And Lakota starts to kind of like hands his way onto the bag.
I mean, they'll hold on to the bag, but they'll like kind of tip it so that everyone else can kind of see what's in there. Because it doesn't seem like any of this is anything super top evidence.
I grab the blue piece of plastic
Oh, you
and
certainly
see
can.
what it is? Because that sounded really curious.
It is curious, and as you look at it, it's familiar.
Wait, what? Wait.
It's a little familiar. You pull
Wait.
out your own violin.
Are you
to make
serious?
sure, like to check it, and it looks like somebody really messed with it, but it looks kind of similar to yours. The strings are all missing, and its bridge is just gone. It is just the body of the violin.
Dude, that's messed up. Literally and hypothetically. That's my response.
But yeah, I don't know what it is.
Dakota, you see just the cover of your black book? But as you kind of feel in one of your pockets, it's still there.
Oh, well, that ain't good. Can I rub it?
the
The charred cover.
Yes, you can.
I'm just rubbing it. Still feels the same. All nice and smooth. But it looks like it had a little accident.
What, you know what this is?
Well, I mean, yeah. I'll reach into my pocket and pull out my current non-charred black book. It's a journal of sorts. You know, deep thoughts, heavy writing, poetry. Lots of poetry, lots of bullets. Drop the cover back into the bag.
Lots of bullets. And Nathan's thing doesn't look charred or anything. I mean, it looks like hell, but it doesn't look like it was
It doesn't
burned.
share the same burn marks and that charred, the charred black of the cover of the black book.
And I'm just gonna pull out mine and be like, see the resemblance? And I like hold them next to each other, like, this one's good, this one's foobar. So like,
Oh yeah, I didn't even yeah, that doesn't even look like a violin.
And it looks like it got mangled by like some kind of big cat or something. You know, like I've seen them on them documentaries, right? You know, where they're doing, what was it, telepathy? Yeah, where they're cooking, all that. You know,
what?
what? You know,
like,
chef work. We talked about this when we were with Caleb. All right, telepathy, right, equals being a chef. That's what we were doing. Anyway,
No.
so the point, that's what I've seen.
That's not the truth at all.
But that's where this big cat probably came out and just kind of touched the thing, and then I went away, and now it looks all mangled, you know.
What? I'm at a loss for words.
The fact that Lakota gets to remain the weirdest thing that's happening throughout all of this is something.
It's honestly remarkable.
It's
I
humbling.
don't know how.
Like, it feels like we're in deep stuff, and then Lakota opens his mouth, and it's like, oh, okay, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, everything's the same as day one.
I'm gonna dig around and see if there's anything else in there, because for me, it's weird that there's just junk from them in there.
You dig around a little bit, and as you kind of feel for it, you kind of find what looks to be a small, like, USB thumb drive, like one of the small ones that you like would put in like your car at one point and then leave it for like ever.
And I've never seen it before.
Not that you can think of.
I mean, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Vivi, I know your memory is like 7 days long so far, but does this look like something you would recognize?
Did I have a USB drive in my pocket?
I believe you did,
I think I did.
if I recall correctly.
I
You
can't
did at one
remember.
point. I believe that was something I clarified at one point when you went digging through your pockets as this
I
USB
think so
drive.
too. I think it was a USB drive, a phone, and like a cleared out wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Or not cleared out, it just had a bunch of different.
Yes, a
IDs
wallet
in it.
with a bunch of different IDs and, you know.
Your illegal IDs.
They're not legal. They're only illegal if you get caught.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
No, you're
the,
not
I,
wrong.
the
Dakota
ID
agrees with
itself
you.
is not illegal. It is using the ID in a place where people check thoroughly that it becomes a crime.
Only if you get caught.
Don't listen to us. We're bad influences.
I realize just how bad that sounds. Maybe I'll go digging through my pockets again to see if it's still there.
You feel around and there is no USB thumb drive.
Might be mine then. I have an accent that just died.
That is okay. It happens.
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't know exactly what's on it, but we are in a place that potentially has computers. Check it.
Yeah, but what if there's something on here that we don't necessarily want able to get tracked? After all,
Then where are you
kill
suggesting
people.
we watch it?
I mean, I still have this computer here that I'm messing
The
around
range
with.
of emotions I just watched Noctua go through
Well, because
gave me.
they're like, hey, my house. And they're like, Jesus, I don't want these people in my house.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, where are you wanting
So
me
excited.
to actually do
Because
this?
it's not like we want to get Vivi's mom involved. And Nathan
Well-
doesn't have a house.
I mean, there is a computer terminal right here that is being used for
I-
nothing other than surveillance.
Well, no, I know, but Noctua said, like, do we want this shit, like, to be
To get
tracked? 'Cause
tracked.
this is, like, a public software.
Anybody could get their hands on it, depending.
I mean, you can get a computer to be as secure or as insecure as you want if you're good enough with it. Like, you know, if you know all the right buttons to push.
Have a fair share of history. Knowing what buttons to push.
I
That
can at
sounded
least...
oddly dirty.
Yeah, I just tried to gloss over it. But, I can
Oh man, I was
make an
gonna comment.
attempt.
Nope.
No. We're past it.
Yep,
We're adults.
Move on.
Yeah, I can make an attempt to, like, clear, or at least, like, make a partition of this computer that is isolated and isn't accessed, like, it's not connected to the network.
But
if you can
someone's-
get it working reliably, I think that would work.
I can at least try. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to make a new user and not plug in the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then if need be, we can just destroy the computer afterwards.
But no, I don't think that's a good idea. We might need to use this footage later, and we have no way of saving it for ourselves.
Just realize that's a very chaotic thing for Vivi to say.
But it's also a very reasonable thing.
It
for
is a
Vivi
reasonable
to say.
thing, so it's like... Where do you draw the
Chaotic,
line?
but reasonable.
It's a reasonable amount of chaotic.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather not destroy any public property,
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
no, I'm-
That was a bad idea.
but I,
mean-
don't want to plug this in and suddenly have someone who's looking for whatever this is be able to figure out where it is.
We don't know what
I'm
it
gonna
is.
get started on that then. I'll at least make an attempt,
Hmm.
and so I'm gonna try and get access either to like the normal user settings or just exit whatever corporate software they're using to run the surveillance,
Okay.
and get to like the main OS of the computer.
Make me a intelligence and tech draw, please.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up, fuck it up.
Don't fuck
I'll
it
try.
up, fuck it up.
Need the baritone in here.
Don't fuck it up, fuck it up.
Not what I meant, but okay.
Those sure are cards that I can't read with my
That we can't.
What,
With
what'd you get?
all of us with our
A
glasses and
whole
impaired
bunch
vision.
of not spades and my joker on top of it.
Ooh. You.
Yeah, two
What did I-
hearts, two clubs,
What did
and
I
a
just-
joker.
what did I
Oh, no
just-
diamonds?
what did I
No
just
diamonds.
If it were diamonds, I'd be scot-free. I'd turn on hearts.
It's a good
and
thing
then-
I'm still holding this and it's not plugged in yet. Haha.
Yeah, I mean, I just failed to hack the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
As wont to do, because you are a person about making social media stuff about it, you make a quick
But
post about it.
I was just posting about breaking into this place. Now I'm posting about hacking the computer.
I mean,
As,
it tracks.
Yeah, it tracks.
Lakota pulls out his phone and favorites it.
You've got a Nokia. How do you do
Nokia?
that?
It's his like high tech phone that he just never ever uses because it's like the text is hard.
I
to
remember
read.
that. You have like two phones.
Just favors
No,
the
it's like
favors the
11.
back.
He's
got like
got like a
11
bunch
phones.
of Nokia brick phones and one high-end phone that he uses for social media and social media only.
Just favorites. Puts it back. I like that one.
And you aren't
Because
able,
it's teaching me how to break the law.
because of the way the software is formatted. There's no way to get back to like the base OS because there is no base OS outside of what's being used to do the cameras.
Like the software itself is the operating
Yes,
system?
yeah.
Okay.
It runs on basically like a shell type system where it is only there for security camera footage and nothing else.
Okay. Well, see, this is what would have been a hack, except for there's nothing there. So, like, see, that's not my fault. I did everything right. It's the computer that's wrong, guys. I assure you. Sorry.
Well, now where are we going to put it?
Noctua. Any ideas?
Well, it seems like I'm the only one with a home here.
I mean, I know lots of places we can go to.
Yeah.
That sounds suspicious.
Well, most of our software, internet, etc., is off the grid. It's all personally owned.
How do you have a personally owned internet? Oh, I misheard you. I'm sorry. What'd you say? I just realized that what I said made no sense, and therefore I responded.
I didn't know how to
Personally
respond to
owned
that
internet.
either. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know how to respond to what you just said.
Everything.
Yeah. You were like, all of our computers and software are like are owned, they're not on the internet, and I'm like, how do you own the internet?
No, most of our shit's off the grid. We have a lot of, backdoors and firewalls and stuff because we really don't want to be bothered by people and the fair books and et cetera, government.
So
this,
you'll be
that.
just fine with us coming in and using all this equipment.
Coda's just smiling, grinning ear to ear.
That sounds very un-Noctua of you, but I'm here for it.
I mean, if we want to know what's on this drive, then we probably want to do it somewhere that's secure and...
Before we go do that, can we make sure that there's nothing else in that bag of mystery you were handed from a person from the future? Because who knows, maybe there'll be something else relevant.
Yeah, Noctua will dig around a little more. Like, I think they found everything, but
With a thumb drive, a charred black book cover, and a broken violin, there is nothing more in this black bag.
yeah, no, I didn't get it. I didn't get a gift, so
What if the bag is your gift?
maybe. I don't think I own a bag like this though, so I mean.
And some bags are kind of nice.
What does the bag look like?
Hey Noctua,
Yeah.
can you make me an intelligence and memory poll, please?
JK, I own a bag like this.
Oh!
JK. Wait a minute, I've suddenly recalled that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 4 out of 5.
A 4 out of 5. This bag, now you've kind of felt it and you kind of like messed around with it. It's a little familiar. It's a bag that you kind of remember on the rare occasion you do like, events at places outside of the main studio. You'll use that for like your like mic equipment. It's basically like a storage bag for like cables and stuff. Is what you'll usually
I know what
use
one
it
of
for.
those are, yeah.
So.
Oh wait, shit. No. Hold on. I mean, it's not really mine, but we have. Well, I guess it is mine because it's mine and Dad's. But whatever. We have one of these back at my place. So,
You have a bunch, really, but this is one of them.
I guess this might be mine.
So wait.
So what did they say to you when they gave it to you?
Hold on to this for me, or you, one of us. You might need it later. I don't know if that means you guys can hold on to this stuff or if we should just keep it in the bag.
Why would we need items that we already have but destroyed unless it's
All I know is I can't wait to see Dad.
He's not
Wait,
your dad.
Guys, wait a minute. You know how there are other us's running around that are like us from the future?
No,
the
are
past,
you
or whatever?
kidding? I didn't know.
Shut up! I'm not done. What if they're fake us's?
What do you mean fake us's?
Like whoever, I don't know. I don't see any other reason that we would have destroyed and damaged stuff unless one of the groups of us has gone through shit where things have gotten destroyed. Or if there's fake us's running around and we fought them.
Or we fought anything.
And I feel like if we had fought ourselves or something bad had happened to one of us from the future past, we all wouldn't be here right now.
We're in the past, technically, though. That was day 7 Noctua. And notice how
We
it was
were
only
also from
Noctua.
day 7. That's what I'm saying.
They're
That's
apparently
why
from
it's
later in
extra
day
weird.
Yeah, but notice how y'all all have shit that's fucked, and I don't.
I mean, is
We
the bag looking?
separated. I mean,
Can I take a look at the bag? Is the bag looking like it's brand new, like not fucked up?
Intelligence and perception for me.
Okay.
So while that's happening, Lakota pulls out his little black book and starts writing down a little poem.
But you said intelligence and perception? Okay, my bad.
What is this poem?
It says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Watch out for fake me and fake you." Close to it.
what? That's horrifying. I hate it.
Okay, so here's the question.
Mhm.
I technically got a grave failure, but they're all diamonds. So could I burn a diamond to succeed with diamonds?
You could, yeah. There's no limitation on the number of what suit you change it to.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take the grave failure. I don't want to burn a potential.
What? Okay. It looks fine. You know? It looks so fine that you feel like you could probably, like, just, chuck it somewhere and be fine.
What? I'm not holding it. I'm looking at it from a distance.
Yeah, and you think it'd be totally fine to just, yeet it somewhere.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
And Noctua, you see this weird fixation on the bag, and you're just like, maybe we don't give it to Nate.
I just put the flash drive back in there, and it seems like the other two want to hold on to their shit, so I'm gonna just close that and sling it around me. So it's mine now. And
What? Why do I want to eat the bag?
You just want to.
I mean, do you ever have the urge to do weird things though, like crawl up the stairs on all 4, or like jump
that's
off
weird.
something and shit like that? Like totally like weird human
Is
instincts.
crawling up the stairs on all 4s considered weird?
To some people, potentially.
Just you got an instinct sometimes to do something, and you're like, wait.
I'm just gonna say to myself, like loud enough that people can hear me, but like not loud enough that it's like normal talking. I'd be like, eat the bag.
They shift it a little so it's behind them.
All right, where do you guys head?
That was the weirdest grave failure I've ever seen in my life.
Look,
Knock.
you got a great failure on looking at something and trying to figure it out. Your brain hyperfixated on something it was. It probably shouldn't have.
Dude.
Dude, that just summarized the entire Parselings campaign I wrote on Tuesday.
Oh no. All right.
so
Are you guys heading over to the radio station?
First, Noctua is gonna mess with the computer one more time,
Okay.
just so there's no photo of other Noctua coming to the door and of us leaving.
Okay. I believe it's also going to be an intelligence and tech draw, please.
Intelligence and tech. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, 3 cards. Okay, so 4 out of 3.
4 out of 3. Okay.
No, shit, I'm sorry, 3 out of 3.
There,
Them clubs and spades be looking the same.
Valid.
How dare they?
They both black. They both have the thing. And then the thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How about we don't talk about this anymore?
We'll just keep moving along here.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like that.
You're able to do so you're able to edit the footage so that it does not look like there's no sign of other Noctua going through or you guys coming or going.
Beautiful. And then we start the super long trek to my house because fuck the train station. That shit didn't work last time. That's how we got in this mess.
Can we get
Lakota.
a taxi? Can we call a taxi?
I don't
If we're still in there, I want to put a mixtape on the computer.
Stop!
Okay. Please
Is there a
make for
disk
me
drive?
a potential and enchantment draw, please.
An enchantment.
Wait, what?
Oh man.
This music's fire, bro.
No!
Oh man, and I got my Ace of Hearts too, which is my
Wait.
Jelly Bean Alley.
Is Lakota a messenger? Is he shooting fire mixtapes using his trick?
He
So-
did it once before, bro.
Am I looking
No,
for
but
hearts
that was
or
not on
diamonds?
purpose.
You're looking
That was
for
on-
hearts.
Okay, so I did get one, and it is my Jelly Bean Alley quote.
Your jelly
It's
bean alley.
hostile.
It's
Yeah.
hostile and jelly bean
that
alley.
that lets you draw an additional card.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And nothing. So
Okay. Still one. It's as far as you can tell, just sits there. Mixtape just chilling. I assume you artistically display it on like in between two sets of keycaps. Yep.
yeah, like someone's gonna think this, take it, and it's gonna be all over. Love it. Mwah. I just turn and walk away. Kind of prance off.
All right.
You know, got a plan for the future me.
Literally, like,
Why does future you need a mixtape that you created in the past? Wouldn't they also have it?
I mean, kind of, but that's only, if they're telepathic.
What is this fixation on telepathy and applying it to things that have nothing to do with telepathy?
Look, I could learn to cook, and if I learn to cook, I can use the mixtape. It'll all
That
be good.
is not telepathy.
Look, if I am going to get adopted, right, I have
Yeah.
got to make sure that I can cook.
no.
Okay, but you can cook. That's
I was
fantastic.
Not even planned.
That
My
has
dad did
nothing
not
to
want
do
me
with
to.
telepathy.
This mixtape is so fire. It is
You
going to
know,
help me
we
set
could just
that mood.
Not go to my house. I could just leave you guys in the desert.
Hey, Noctua, please don't leave us in the desert. I heard that.
I mean, we can dig a hole if we need to, but I still want to meet Dad, get things set up.
We do not.
Listen, you're not helping, Lakota. Let's just leave before you say something stupid that gets us thrown into another wacky situation we don't need to be put in right now.
I say great things.
I said great.
like jelly beans are good. That's right.
Nathan is
He
in
doesn't know what to say.
distress
He's like
at the
just kinda-
moment.
Uh,
Nathan is in legitimate distress because
You're
he
in
thinks that
distress.
I think that
Right.
Lakota is going to piss you off so bad you're going to abandon us in the forest and we're going to freaking die of thirst.
That's what they're thinking of. It's a nice thought.
Lakota hands another jelly bean to Vivi. Gotta keep this one safe. It's a special.
Get it. Okay.
Keep that one safe.
They're just gonna have a pocket full of jelly beans. They're gonna forget about
Watch
it.
that one is actually a special one, and like you give it to somebody and they eat it and their head explodes.
That would be terrible for Vivi.
Not Vivi doesn't like jelly beans.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but Lakota doesn't know that.
No. Lakota believes that Vivi really enjoys jelly beans.
Oh, very much so.
That was so pain.
So
I'm just
Noctua,
following after Noctua.
We're walking.
let's
to
go.
my house.
Well, why don't we take a taxi? Do you know your own address?
It's outside the city. I walk if I don't take the fucking train.
Wait, so like taxis won't go there? It's that far out?
I mean, maybe it will, but I usually just walk.
I mean, is it fun walking? I don't know. What's the place like? What's the route?
I mean, it's alone, which is the appeal.
I'm gonna
Not
slip
as
my
much
head.
right now, but I would rather walk than be in a taxi with all of us.
It's true. Okay,
Cozy.
whatever. Lead the way. and I'm gonna slip on my headphones. They're not like headphones that block out all the stuff, but they play music.
Unlike Noctuous.
Yeah, they're not like noise canceling. They're the ones that came with his violin, so they're kind of cheap.
Dakota's like trying to beatbox in the back, but not doing a very good job at it.
I mean, you have your boombox.
I know, but he's like, I'm feeling like kind of in an organic mood right now. You know, coming from deep within my soul. I gotta let it out. Beats and drum sounds and weird spit volumes.
We need to keep Lakota entertained, or he's gonna accidentally invent Disturbed.
I feel it would already be invented.
Well, he's gonna reinvent it because it's been so far in the future. People probably don't know about them anymore.
Do like a hot cover on like Down with the Sickness.
No, he's just gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna accidentally do the Down with the Sickness thing and be like, ooh,
Dad.
That's not the sound.
Well, no, I purposefully didn't do the sound because the sound's obnoxious. It just sounds good within the context.
I love our trip so far. It's gonna be great. Go on ahead, Finn.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just sit here and listen to you guys ramble off on each other as you guys make this otherwise mostly uneventful journey over to the Novel by Night and the radio station attached to it. Can I get everybody to make me real quick an insight and perception roll, please, or draw? Not roll, because we're drawing cards.
I still like saying roll though.
I do too, but it doesn't actually make sense in context, so...
I have one success.
What the fuck?
Why the Fairbrooks? I got one success.
I drew all diamonds again.
Did you shuffle your deck?
Yes, they're different diamonds. I'm gonna spend the
7 out of 5.
Nice.
I'm gonna spend potential. So I've got an 8, a 9, a 6, a 3, and a 4. Wait.
8 on a 6, 3
Wait,
and 4.
3 and a 4. Oh no, the 3 and 4 are hearts. Never mind then. Either way, we're still good. It's still not successes. so 8, 9, and 6. The draw was 5, so 3 successes.
Yep. 3
That was
successes.
such a waste of perseverance.
Oh.
Sorry. Wait a minute. Can I make it where the hearts are the check and I'll take 7 successes instead?
As long as you discard one of your diamonds, because that's how the push works.
Yeah, but
it's
discard
fine.
the 9.
Mm-hmm. Then you can spend it to do hearts instead of diamonds, if that's what you'd rather.
Yeah. So then I have 7 successes.
Okay.
Sorry,
This
this
is-
was shit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're fine. 7 from Nate. I believe 7 also from Noctua, right? Did I just do it wrong?
No, they're muted.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
you're-
The one time I mute myself.
You're okay. I got a 1 from Lakota, correct?
That's correct.
Vivi.
I only got a 7 out of 5.
You got a, how many? One more time, sorry.
7 out of 5.
Sick.
That's what I thought you said, but you were like, I only got a 7 out of 5. And I was like,
Oh my
I couldn't
God.
remember what we were drawing, and I was like, I think this is. Wait, am I talking about the right suit? We're doing diamonds, right?
It's spades.
Fuck. 6.
Ah, yeah, near 6. Huge difference. No, but I would say everybody, except for Lakota, as he's gotten fixated on beatboxing, it seems like. After a while of your walking, you do notice that you are walking in a direction away from a lot of most crowd and places that you guys go, or that most people would go. But there are a couple of individuals still following you guys.
why, Finn?
Why what?
Can I look at them and see if I recognize them? But like, can I look like over my shoulder so it doesn't look like I'm obviously staring at them?
Yeah, make me a finesse and perception.
Finesse and perception.
Yeah,
okay.
because you're trying to do it, with some finesse.
I'm just gonna shuffle this really quick because I'm not lucky right now. All right. So that's 5 cards.
I think you are still looking for spades.
Okay. 7 successes and my joker.
Ooh, okay. So 6 total. You can take a pretty good look at them, kind of looking over your shoulder.
Will my zooming like super badass what are they called, contacts that I have help with this?
They would. They don't look like anyone that you can recall.
Okay. They must be fans or something.
That's what you assume. That they're probably fans. At least as far as you can tell. So.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. They're just some fans following us. It's whatever.
Are you live streaming?
No, but I mean,
You checked your phone.
it's inevitable that when you live your life on the streets, people from the streets recognize you. Or did you did not just...
For the other two that also noticed these individuals following, is there anything that either of you would like to do?
I mean, if not until we get to the outside the city, at the very least, because once we get outside the city, then it's gonna be obvious. But for now, it's like, all right, fucking whatever. As long as they don't have some kind of uniform or logo on.
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
What, do you think they're Power Rangers? Like, what do you mean by uniform?
Well, because
like a company thing.
yeah.
I know, I'm messing around. I don't know. I just thought it would be funny. But then I just ended up seeming like an asshole. It didn't work out.
Story of my life. I tried to be funny, but then I ended up seeming like an asshole.
Yup.
All right.
It's not my intention. It's just how it happened.
And as you guys continue out of the city, into the kind of openness where not the radio station is, the individuals seem to kind of follow up until the edge of the city, and then they just kind of divert off, going another direction.
Noctua throws a finger over their shoulder.
Which one?
I don't know. One. A finger. They have 10 to choose from. They throw one of them. They dislocate it and they... No. We're bad at jokes tonight. This is not...
We're all bringing our A game.
Oh, man.
We're all killing
I love
it.
I'm just...
And so you guys are make your way another little while later, about another like half mile. You guys see the radio tower as you guys round a hill under the hilly the hillsides that intersect the city.
Okay.
We're day 3, right?
You guys are on day 4 at this point.
Oh, right,
We're
'cause
day
we
4.
slept.
We slept on day 3, and
Yeah.
then somehow woke up on day 4. Or wait, did we
That's
sleep
how
on
days work.
You slept on day 3. You woke up on day 4, or was it 5? One or 2.
No, I remember we were just like, wait, what day is it? And because it had changed when we woke up.
I
Remember?
think it is day 5, actually.
Yeah, I think it is day 5.
Yeah, it's day 5.
I
I was about to say, yeah, we skipped a day. I definitely remember us going into the future and then finding ourselves.
We went into a coma. For a day. Nox was thinking about calling their dad because
I'm gonna ask
the Monday
Goose.
stuff in.
Just be like, hey Goose, we're in the desert. I feel like there's probably a lot of starving things in the desert. Do you feel anything starving nearby?
Plenty. Plenty.
Huh. What, are you not hungry or something? Right? Like, I remember last time you like zoomed after the nearest thing.
I mean, if I went after everything, I'd be just chasing my tail, it feels like.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's just curious. I'm surprised that you have that kind of self-control.
I mean, I'm also just, you know, a lingua that is here to help at this point.
That was a very ominous way of putting it, but okay.
I mean, I am a lingua that is capable of speech.
It's true. One of the few. Or, well, is this technically speech?
I mean, it is more than most lingua will give you, so.
It's true. Yeah, we should work on that. We should see if we can get you better at it. I don't know. Who knows?
Okay.
Why do I feel like you want nothing to do with me?
Oh, that sounds.
Nothing to do with you is the wrong way to put it.
Okay. Well, guess we gotta keep going.
Imagining like when you teach a dog a trick and you're like, speak, and then the goose is like, hello.
Like that one video of the dog where it's like, speak, fuck.
Yes, yes.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, Noctua, are you going to call your father?
Gosh, they're thinking about it.
Okay.
And eventually when they get like 5 minutes off or something, they're like, oh, okay, we're just you're shutting up a lot of people and being gone for. Okay, yeah, we're calling Dad.
Hello?
Hi, Dad.
Hey, how's things?
I mean, fine, kind of. I'm gonna be home in a minute, and I have some company, so I just thought I should let you know.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
The place is mostly presentable, I think.
No, I really don't think they care. They definitely don't care.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. Love you, Dad.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I mean, we do have standards. They're just very low.
I was like, none of these people have a house. Like, they don't care.
Might have a house, excuse you.
I was about to say, Vivi almost definitely has a house. They do wet work.
Don't know
They're
where it
probably
is.
fucking rich.
Don't know where your house is. When you lose your car in the parking lot.
You don't have keys because your house is so fancy. It has like a retinal scanner.
All right. And about 5 minutes after that phone conversation, you guys make your way to a radio station and a house adjoining it. And you guys arrived at the radio station.
How does the house look?
The house is, I think it's pretty decent, pretty standard. It's 2-story, you know, nothing too big, but decent enough. It's kind of, you know, the paint is starting to edge a little bit, and you know the windows could probably be replaced if they really wanted to, but it's not bad.
Does it look like the house from Courage the Cowardly Dog?
No,
Okay.
it's a little more put together than that. So.
I don't know why that's the image that went into my head.
Dakota's gonna like stand there, and then he's gonna put his hands on his hips, and he's go, looks like we're home.
It's not your home.
Oh, Dad, it's gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
No.
Just you wait. It's gonna
No.
be great.
No.
You gonna get in there?
Not-
Lakota
don't
reaches
call
into
him-
his jacket.
Don't call him dad.
He pulls out a box of chocolates, and on the other side, he pulls out a bouquet of flowers.
No.
Is this breaking for anybody else?
Just you, I think.
Just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you.
Oh,
You've
no.
frozen on my end. Oh,
Why
we're
is
good
he
now.
seducing all our parents?
He's trying
What
to
did
get
I miss?
adopted.
I can't see anybody, but I can
Dad.
hear everybody. So like, what did I miss?
Lakota's trying to seduce my dad. Whips
Oh,
out
he's trying to
chocolate
get
and flowers.
adopted.
You don't bring chocolates and flowers to get adopted.
He takes
Roll
it.
charm
He
and
takes a
manipulation.
stamp
Hey.
and he licks it and he puts it onto the chocolate box and then he pulls out his pen. And he goes, "Love your son, Lakota."
Noctua hates this. They hate this.
This is a
Oh my
very
god,
bad
is it too late to
situation
leave them in the
be in.
desert? Oh.
Why don't you just...
Are you gonna draw for charm and manipulation yet?
They haven't even spoken to my dad yet. Don't charm my dad.
Oh, I thought you said I missed the charming part.
No,
they're trying to.
they
They're
want
like
to.
on the verge of like being.
They
like,
have the
"All right."
intent to. They're
He-
preparing.
He is gonna get adopted. It's gonna happen.
No, I don't
As
even know if.
You guys approach the front door.
Lakota like just kind of struts up to it and knocks on it.
Don't knock. This is where we all get kicked out.
We haven't even walked in yet, Vivi. We can't be kicked out.
To
I mean, that's
remind me of what your father looks like. Do you mind describing him for me, Noctua?
Yeah, he's fairly on the younger side. I mean, Noctua themselves is only like 21, so
Is he a DILF?
he kind of is. I mean, he's,
I can't believe I asked that out loud. It only just registered.
that's why I have a fear about like Coda trying to seduce my dad, like because they aren't far apart in age.
It's adopted. He's gonna be a son.
No, you're not gonna be a son. Jesus.
Good day.
I mean, one way or the other, Lakota's gonna be calling him daddy.
Okay, so it turns out I don't have a dad. He died, and
Nice.
he doesn't exist. So that sucks. I'm sorry.
A pile of ashes greets you.
Hey, we were saying that the jokes weren't funny this session. Till now.
Okay,
Dad.
so
Dad. Wookie.
a younger side of middle-aged man
Crying.
greets the door. He's a little shorter than you are, Lakota. As you are pretty tall, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks up, goes, "Hi, do I know you?" And he kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, are you one of Noctua's friends?
They're not friends. Please ignore them.
Should we
I
not
just-
let them in?" He kind of looks around, concerned, and
I hand him the box of chocolates and the flowers, and I'm like, "Will you be my dad?"
Oh my god! I am sinking. This is so. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from a TTRPG character. I hate this.
Could I get a charm and etiquette?
No!
Charm etiquette.
No!
Oh yes.
Oh.
I hate this.
I know for
Charm
a
and
fact that's a
etiquette.
good check for Lakota, and that's terrifying.
It's not as
No,
good.
not really. No. But if I get it, oh my god.
It is not going to be an easy check to pass.
You said charm and etiquette.
Yes.
I don't want Lakota to be adopted. This is a POC family. He's not allowed. He has green skin. That's not natural.
I got a 2 and 3 of hearts
Mm,
out of
5.
3.
5 successes.
I'm going to kill myself.
Don't do that.
Where's-
It's not good.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. We're gonna roll.
Michael Fassbender is your new dad.
Julian, please donate so he does not get to be my brother.
Oh my god!
not how this channel works.
Julian, donate.
This
That's not how
this,
this channel works.
this channel is actually not above donations causing problems.
but it's not
click on
currently
the-
established.
Click on the donate tab. There's a little donate
No!
panel.
I don't.
As fate hangs in the balance whether or not Lakota will or will not be adopted.
No!
I believe. Oh, what are the rates at? I forget.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
Stop.
wait, there it is. There's donation benefits.
Yeah.
Julian, you're supposed to be on
click the
my side.
donation benefits.
It's only $10.
You don't get to donate. You're in the game. Shut up.
I will.
No, you can't. You cannot.
No, you can't.
You cannot donate.
Oh.
I will make that rule. That is a rule. If you're on the stream, you can't donate.
Is that
Okay.
really what that button does? I'm just gonna spam it now.
What? Yeah,
Hugs
that's
water.
yeah.
Just have to constantly gulp down.
Yeah, we're just drinking water
no.
over here.
Oh no. Marine, no. Marine.
I have a lot of saved up channel points. I watch this channel too much.
Bro, I'm gonna have to pee so bad, man.
Same though.
Ajax is a terrible father.
No, Ajax is in my Parselings campaign. Let's
Julian,
go, boys.
Julian, should my dad's name be Ajax? Comment below.
Comment below.
Your father is
You're-
Michael Fassbender.
No, dude.
I don't. Is that the guy who
Noctua's
plays?
dad should totally be Ajax.
Is that?
He doesn't have
Magneto.
That's what I. Yeah. Well, see, no,
Yeah.
my,
Young Magneto.
yeah, but my dad's Native American. Like,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Apparently, because chat has deemed it so via donations,
I hate it. My dad's excited I have friends.
Yes!
They're not friends.
Lakota, you panned out these two gifts, and he kind of takes them both, looks at them. You want me to be your father? How old are you?
Well, you see, it's kind of a long story, but you know, I've never really had a dad to you know. And he pulls out a baseball glove from his suit jacket and a ball,
Ugh.
and then he pulls out another
This
baseball
is
glove
everything I hate.
and he hands it to Dad. He's like, I just kind of want to play catch in the front yard.
We don't even do that. We don't have a front yard. It's all dirt. It's all sand.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Okay, yeah. Why don't we come in, sit down? We'll play a ball later." He kind of takes the roses. He takes the glove. He kind of sets it down on a counter next to him. He goes, "Please come inside. The rest of you are also welcome. Noctua, can I speak with you?"
Yeah.
Thanks, I love you,
Dude, I
And
Dad.
he
No.
passes off the flowers onto
No.
Vivi. Please just
Don't get-
hold on to this for a second. I'll get them back from you. I just need to have a very important conversation with my daughter. Give me 1 second. Perfect, thank you. And he kind of pulls you off to the side, Noctua, out of earshot from the rest of the people. So, does he have like a mental health problem?
Maybe. I don't know. They're all parselings. You know, that can, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll just roll with it, I guess, if that's okay with you. We won't make any of
No,
it legitimate, obviously, because that's no.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You paid $10 for a lie.
I keep telling I keep telling him.
Legitimacy.
You should have clarified. You should have clarified.
I paid for legitimacy. No, I want a refund.
I'll donate $10 to your next, I don't even know. What's tomorrow?
Dude, that's the
Scion.
most back-asswards way of refunding them.
We'll roll with it and we'll play with it. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check beforehand. I know you've been hanging out with these people trying to solve some things from the Infert incident, but
Yeah. Sorry I haven't been around. It's not like I haven't tried, but like, you know how this stuff is.
yeah,
so.
it's the whole parceling thing being crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as you're okay, that's all that really matters. So
yeah, we needed a computer, so
Yeah, we got a couple around here somewhere.
but do we have bags like this, right? I'm not crazy. We have bags like this.
Yeah.
And we're gonna like pull the bag off her.
Yeah, that's one of our like our bags for when we're traveling and like doing stuff in the city or elsewhere.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Did you grab that from the station or?
They don't want their dad to worry. Oh my god.
I mean, he's already pretty worried, like, just because of us.
Yeah.
Outside,
I
Nathan
also-
is just talking to Lakota about like how that worked. Like, oh my god, it worked! How did you do that? You can just get a parent by asking.
You get a parent by asking. Oh no, he's gonna try and
Who's
no.
gonna ask next?
No, I'm not asking next.
We stopped by the police station at one point. I guess I forgot it there last time, and I wasn't sure if it was ours because it was like empty. But yeah, I guess it is.
Right. Yeah. No, it's one of us. I mean, I assume if you left it there, you must. Whatever. Yeah.
All right. We won't. Yeah, we'll try not to be in your hair too
No,
much.
you're fine. We got a once her face cover in the night shift, and we got a couple of pre-recorded stuff for the day shift right now because
Yeah.
all that. But
Nothing weird has been going on here.
not that I can think of. I mean, outside of you not being around as much, but nothing really weird. It's just different.
Yeah, but I'm trying to wrap this up as soon as possible. So.
Yeah, that's okay. It's no rush. Do you?
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. And we'll still be here. We're not going anywhere.
That was a lie.
Yeah.
And then you
No,
turn
Noctua's-
around and your
Noctua's
front
the
door
one
is
who
the
leaves.
door to Infers Memorial Station.
Noctua was the one who leaves my dad. They'll give him a kiss on the
Your
cheek and
dad
then we'll
walks
head
out
back.
to grab his flowers and he's gone. And he's gone.
As you kind of give him a kiss on the cheek, he'll kind of hug you briefly and then follow you back in. And he kind of looks and goes, "So, son, I guess.
Lakota,
Yes.
And-
Dakota. Okay.
Nathan, and Vivi.
Pleasure to meet all of you.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone's they except for Lakota.
That's because I'm son.
Understood. Very well.
Yes.
Well, hey, make yourselves at home, obviously. If you're friends of Noctua, then you're friends of mine until, Yeah. But I'll be around if you need anything. I know you guys were going to do some computer work or something like that, but there's...
Yeah, I promise I won't hack anything unless I have to.
Thanks for that, I guess. I mean...
Don't worry about it. It's nothing major. We're having trouble getting a USB to work in a computer that has an actual operating system.
Noctua was like behind them and like. Oh.
Lakota's gonna reach in again to his jacket, and he pulls out this like tin foil, like almost looks kind of like wrapping paper, and it's like twisted at both ends. And then
Those things.
he hands it to Dad. He's like, "I've been saving this just for you."
Can I ask what it is? Kind of
Well,
takes it
you know.
gingerly.
And Lakota kind of gestures to Noctua. You kind of live out here. Things might be going all right, but I don't really need a whole lot of that.
No.
Can I get a roll from you, Noctua, as you ask these questions?
What are you giving him?
Oh, okay. Can I get a roll of finesse and stealth as you are trying to whisper these things?
Wait, what?
Oh my god, it's
Doing both the this and then being like, "Is that blood money?"
A 5 out of 3, so that's a 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3? Okay. Let's see.
I regret so much. This was a terrible idea.
But it's at the
Kinda-
same time like such a wonderful idea.
He looks at the thing that it's handing him before he kind of unwraps it. What is actually inside there as Game Master 2?
It's a wad of cash.
Wad of
there's
cash.
like there's literally hundreds of thousands like in there.
Just
like
just
in
a
there.
stack of hundreds.
Yeah, it's just you got a bunch of their whoever their public figures are on there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, give that back.
I
Dad, give
really
it back.
can't take this.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
take it.
You
If
can
you're not
only
taking the
have
money,
it if Dad's gonna give it to you. I gave it to him as a gift.
Dad,
And that's
please
what
give it to
Dad
him.
wanted.
Sure, here you can have it. I guess I have no need for this.
all right, I'm gonna grab it, and put it in my violin case.
Such an opportunist.
He just
And
kind of
then-
looks at Noctua and just kind of just gives you this quick look of like what is happening.
I'm only gonna be stuck with them for a little longer, I promise. And then she's gonna like grab Lakota by one arm, grab Nathan by another arm, and just Phoebe will follow. Phoebe's the sensible one, and like drag them to the nearest computer in this place.
You know, if you wanted us to come inside, you should just ask. We would have just walked in. I don't know. Goose, come on. Try not to track ink in the house.
Oh yeah, and ignore the thing, the
Lingua.
lingua.
Oh,
They're fine. They're fine.
He doesn't bite unless you're hungry.
good thing I ate.
Yeah, he likes to eat all these different kind of things, and Dakota throws a jelly bean at him.
How long has it been since we ate?
You guys had
A long
breakfast this
time.
morning? I'd say it's about getting around like lunchtime ish.
They gave you
Somebody
all those
stuck
jelly
it.
beans, though.
Yeah, because we have breakfast. We can eat after we bust crime.
You throw a jelly bean. Can you just draw me one card from your deck, Lakota?
Oh no.
Are you asking me?
I
Yes.
feel like you're gonna give him new words by feeding
draw
him
one-
these
one
random
card?
things.
There's one card.
Two of spades.
Two of spades. Okay. It bounces off. Goose
Oh,
just kind of lands on the floor next to him.
that must have been a good one.
Kind of looks at it.
Vivi, if you are not gonna take that, I'll eat it. It's all right. And Lakota goes to pick it up, pops it in his mouth off the floor.
And has the four of
You
make your
were
way
tied
into a
up.
different
Like Noctua
room.
had you by the arm.
It's really
will-
tall.
I will let him grab jelly bean from floor because we do not want a mess in my house.
That's fair.
You guys make your way
that
into
one's-
another room.
Marshmallow, I think.
Yeah, I don't. Well, he's playing. No, he's playing pre-recorded shit. Yeah, so I guess I dragged them to the radio station because that's where most of our tech is.
Hey Lakota, how much money did you just give
Like,
me, and
there's
where
stuff-
did you get it?
There's stuff in the house, but we don't want to bother Dad anymore. We want to get far away from Dad.
Well, see, a few of these people had it. Well, there's probably, well, maybe 10, 20, 100,000 some odd dollars in there.
10 or 20 hundreds of thousands?
So I don't know numbers, right? You know, I just take it and it's there.
Okay.
I mean, but you shouldn't be thinking me. You should be thinking Dad, because you know when we go and spend a
He's
father-son
not
time
your
together, he's
dad.
more, intimate and legitimate about
He's
all those
not.
things. He's very wholesome.
We
You
don't.
He cares more about our relationship than he does about material things.
Thanks, Lakota's dad.
We're like not. The door is closed.
You guys have
we're-
left the
No.
house. and
I'm
made
just
your way to the
shouting.
radio
I'm just
station.
shouting into the ether.
You see, he's standing on like the back porch. I imagine this like wraparound porch style thing for this house, and he just kind of raises a mug from where he's standing on the back porch, just kind of sipping his afternoon coffee.
Vivi mouths, I'm sorry.
Thank you. You're the good child.
Okay. Do we
Like
get, we get to the
older.
computer and y'all are plugging it
No,
in?
I'm the second oldest. Like,
How old are you?
I'm 21, and you and Nathan are both 19. And then
I thought I
Lakota's
was 22.
27, which I keep imagining him as like 47. Like,
You know, but that's what you get for being second oldest. Because now I'm adopted. You know, you're little Noctua, and I'm big Lakota. That's just how it's gonna
Lakota's
go.
the eldest son now.
Oh,
He's the head of the family.
Lakota gets all the birthrights.
Oh, well, shoot! I forgot to give Dad a good tape. Maybe later.
I have
Okay,
two tapes.
Just throw into his coffee.
I can give him one.
Throw it into his morning.
I'll make sure he gets it though.
No.
I'm just saying, you know.
Just they drop Nathan to open the door and they like shove Lakota inside.
I'm gonna immediately grab the wad of cash and I'm gonna start counting it while they're doing their thing.
Okay. You're counting it. Count it up. It's roughly like $15K, $16K.
Nice.
Dang, that was a good kill. I mean, what?
What?
But,
You said it was hundreds of thousands. I'm disappointed in you, Lakota.
God.
but it doesn't know how to count. You
Kill some richer people, Lakota. God.
God.
Like, I'm happy to have the money. I just expected, based on the way you sold it, that it was gonna be more. Either way, I'm gonna open up the back part of my violin case, like underneath where the violin would be, and there's like a little pouch back there that's like, that's where I'm putting the money, basically. I'm gonna make a video about it later. Be like, guys, I just sold my mixtape.
Yes, go wave all that money on camera because that's a good idea.
Well, what else has he been streaming lately?
Bunch of things
Bad
that
thing.
shouldn't be on camera.
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
why we're trying
boys.
to fix that right now. But I'm sure he'll go.
So wait, you're still putting that money inside of your case?
I already did.
Okay, so it's not open anymore? Okay. Alright.
Why were you wanting to steal something?
No, just, wondering.
But yes,
I mean,
your
Slip more
questions.
money in.
I'm like in the process of like doing the zipper on it while you're talking.
Okay.
Like, you need something?
Lakota reaches back into his jacket, pulls out 2 more wads of cash. They kind of just, here you go. If you really need that much.
I don't need. I'll take your money.
When you try to be a good person, but then you're like,
Hey, listen, I don't have a house and I could get one with this money if I have enough. So I'm gonna start counting that now.
Lakota pulls out the black book, clicks his pen, and draws a line over another name, clicks it back, and puts it back into his jacket.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I'll have to tell you when you get a little older.
when you're older.
I'm not that much younger than you.
It's gonna be one of those things where, as being a big brother now, I have got to make
You're
sure.
not my brother.
And you're
Well, not
brother.
yet, but soon it could happen.
What?
That was probably a sore
Just-
subject.
We don't have room for any of you in the house.
Well, then I'll just live back upstairs where I should normally go.
Hey, have you been living at Noctua's house for like an extended period of time?
Lakota just kind of like slides along. Front of Noctua, drags his feet a little bit.
Noctua can't tell if what this guy is saying is real half the time. Like,
I know, same. Okay, so how much was in the other 2 containers? Is it the same amount?
Yeah, roughly around the same amount for all 3 of them.
Damn, so I have $45,000 in my violin case along with whatever else I already had. Which is mostly, like, what is somehow, like, the closest thing to savings a person who gets all their money from playing the violin on the street in a city that is racked with crime.
yeah. New York. I mean, Nominal City.
It's more like Jersey.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip that in. I'll fold it all nicely so that it doesn't like bulge in the pocket, and then close the violin case.
Sorry, Finn. Go ahead.
You're good.
Stop
You
the
guys make your way into the radio station. Noctua, what is your goal with dragging them all here?
We're gonna check out this USB. Obviously not with the radio tech, but there's a ton of fucking tech in here, so I'm gonna go to one of the other backup computers and just plug this bad boy in after making sure we're as secure as we can be.
Yep. You're able to obviously just easily disconnect it from the internet, and you're probably as secure as you can be. You plug it in, and a file or a folder, the drive shows up. When you go to click on it and open it, you get a pop-up message from a antivirus/security software that's been applied on it, or applied to it, and it is asking for an encryption password.
Any idea what this could be?
Can I roll memory and intelligence?
Yes, you can if you want to.
Hello?
See if you can
Damn
remember your encryption password. If
Knew when I said I would keep hacking to a minimum, it was a lie.
I mean, my dad's fine with that, but I don't want you talking about it in front of him. Like, you think we're legal
What
out
does
here?
6 out of 6 mean? So I got 6 of spades out of a draw of 6.
then you got 6
Then
successes.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's only when you exceed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand this card system at all, and I feel really bad because I want to.
So
I want to
it's just like-
understand.
If the suit matches for the check and it's less than the total number of cards, like +1. So if it doesn't exceed the number of cards you drew, then it counts for face value. But if the number, like let's say if it was a 7 instead of a 6, since you drew 6, it would only count as 1. That's about it. And then if whatever check you do, if you draw a joker or a queen or a king, then it subtracts 1
It
from the number of
subtracts 1,
successes on top of it having whatever that thing is, whether it is a challenge for a joker, a condition for a queen, or a what is it called? A curse, I think, for kings.
I believe so. There's more like severities of conditions. I think they all fall under the blanket
Yeah.
of conditions. It's just like the severity of them is changed.
Kings are the worst ones.
Yeah.
And all of them, basically, they apply to the check in some way. Usually a king would be something like, you lost a limb, and like... stuff
I
like
remember
that.
this.
So you wouldn't get one of the... Queens and kings are given to you by the game master. Jokers are things that you have that are tied to your backstory.
Yep.
Yes. You would be able to remember it. You put it in, and it is still... It gives you an error message. You are certain that this is the password that you used last time you used this thumb drive.
I don't know it.
Did future you maybe change it to something else? I mean, their stuff was all jacked up, so I'm just wondering if maybe this is jacked up, but in a different way.
Maybe we could do some tech and intelligence.
You certainly can try.
Let's try it.
It'll be pretty hard to do it.
That's not great.
Can I assist?
Yes.
How does the system work?
I get to draw 2 cards to help.
Okay.
And then I think you get to draw 1 additional card for each person assisting?
Only during parsing.
Only for parses, okay. And we're looking for spades?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got my spade, a 3 of spades and a joker.
So nothing from you because your draw was 2.
No, when you're assisting, it's the total number of cards drawn, not just the ones
Gotcha,
I
okay.
drew.
Okay.
So it's 3 successes and my joker. So, like, it'd be something like, nah, you gotta do it like this, watch. And I'd be like, all right, guys, so this is how you teach somebody how to hack. I'm like,
Today on Instagram Live, we're teaching.
We're
We're teaching somebody how to hack over on Insta Live.
For a second, I thought you said it's alive, and I was like, I miss Bon Appetit. 4. Damn it. No spades, no diamonds, but a joker.
Ooh.
So 3 successes in total. Can you help
One
me?
success because both of you got your jokers.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
One success.
Time to have a flashback!
So a bit of an interesting scene kind of develops here.
Like teaching her how to code and her eyes glass over.
You start up your Insta Live. You're like, "What's up, everybody? Nate here, going to teach somebody how to."
Are you okay?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm fine. I laughed too hard.
As start up the Insta Live, and as you are talking about it, you just look over to see Vivi off camera, just looking at the thing, and just staring, no longer trying to put anything, no longer paying attention to you. Vivi, for a moment, as you're looking at this, trying to remember the password, you remember a time when you were frantically trying to hack and decrypt a terminal to prevent some explosives going off in a rural setting. You're not quite sure where. You remember the face of another individual with you. A young man, maybe a little older, you're not quite sure, who was kind of trying to talk you through it.
Oh my god, did I have a boyfriend? Oh fuck. Oh.
And green skin and orange dreadlocks.
No,
Ew!
we're
Trying to
not
teach
doing
you how to
that.
hack.
We're not doing
Not
that.
doing that.
No part of me
not
is
the
doing that.
boyfriend thing.
Oh,
not the
but he can
boyfriend
be
thing.
my brother? Okay.
No, I'm not talking about the boyfriend thing. I'm talking about him helping you with your spy missions.
Plot
Oh, shit,
twist.
that's what I thought it
When
would be.
Coda and Vivi worked together in the past to kill a man.
Yo,
Just kill a man.
But, and
yo.
as
I
Sorry.
think it's gonna be a good week. You think?
and Vivi, after a moment, you kind of blink and you're back, and you realize that it's Nate trying to explain something to you instead of the individual that was talking to you beforehand. Your efforts altogether are unsuccessful to try to hack this, by the way.
Dang, this is some serious encryption, dude. It's like, I can't even guess the numbers.
What, are you-
Whatever.
Are you live streaming right? Turn that off.
Can I try and help?
Yeah. what do we do?
Okay, the authority figures say I have to turn this off, so bye guys.
What do I need
guess.
to
Sure
do
to
try and
follow and
hack?
subscribe.
Make sure to
For
like
you,
and
I would like you to
subscribe.
make me a insight and memory poll for us.
Sight and memory, all right.
Yuka strings out.
Just
One
puke your
success.
strings out.
You feel like you've seen something recently that might be pertinent, but you're not quite sure where. And outside of that, you're not quite sure if you could do anything more than what they've already tried to do.
Yep. I tried. Pushed a few buttons.
Hey,
You know,
I have an
nothing
idea.
really happened.
Why don't we try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
That's
Also,
what the guy
I
in tech
said-
support says all the
I
time.
said Duke of Strings out, not puke your strings out.
Shoot your strings out.
That would be a good catchphrase.
So I'm gonna unplug it, plug it back in, and try again.
It's the same result.
Oh, I don't get to roll? Okay.
Nope.
Anyone think a parse could fix this?
Do any of you guys have a parse? Well, string is a coding term.
You right.
I could do
Useless
something
is
with
also a coding term.
I didn't even hear what you said, so
that. We're gonna create a useless string. Let's go, boys.
It's like what you do when you first start learning like C# and it's like make the green box move to the left.
I mean, an injection actually could, if you're injecting a useless.
We're going to
Ooh,
inject a
blank.
useless string.
A blank string.
We don't want to inject a useless string. We want to get.
But if we did a blank string.
But what we could do is a string refers to a line of code. We could take whatever encryption software there is and make it useless.
Or blank. Just like delete the encryption.
Yeah, delete it.
Yeah, you
all
could.
that could work.
I'm excited.
What's
I want
up?
to try this.
There you go. That's yes.
Are we going to parse to try to solve this?
We could try. You're muted.
I mean,
Oh.
Noctua suggested it, but they don't have any words that could probably help, so they're looking at everyone else.
I got luck.
So we could delete it or make it useless. What
Wait.
is safer?
Lucky string.
Useless, I
If we
think,
get
would be
lucky
safer.
and it's the right numbers.
I think you'll need
Oh,
blank
that's
though.
smart.
Either one.
String.
I'm sorry, Fen. We're too persistent and we're fixating on getting
No,
this
it's
right.
fine. If you guys want to do that, go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
Pentagon
All
is
right.
nothing on the USB, guys. Move on.
I did not say there was nothing on the USB. I just said
We're
that you
gonna
guys.
open it and it's gonna be a folder that's like labeled something important, and we're gonna open it and it's all corrupted files.
It's Rick Astley. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
If Noctua, or
Oh.
not Noctua, if Vivi is half as smart as I think they were at some point, they probably put in like a failsafe for if somebody hacks this, it'll delete whatever's in it.
Oh, Shiza, you might be right. So maybe Lucky String would be.
Lucky string would be the
Lucky-
only thing that would stop this from breaking everything.
But Lucky String would still be messing with the code.
It wouldn't be messing with the code, it just gives us luck in the next thing we type.
Wasn't your idea for useless string though is just removing the
That'd be blank string. Useless string would
Blank
be
string.
making it.
or blank string, but whichever one it is rendering this wall or this.
But if it's a failsafe,
Right.
then it would still probably.
Hey, wait a minute, can I do a
corrupt
parse
or-
sense really quick?
That's smart.
For what are you looking for?
For the
Exactly?
USB, I want to see if there's any weird parseling shit going on with the USB.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
All right, so
Fen is so defeated right now.
that's
No,
gonna be
defeated is not the word I'm going for.
potential and embodiment. if I'm
It's
not
like God,
mistaken,
guys.
right?
It's 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Potential
It's my
embodiment.
birthday, which I don't even know.
And would you like me to look for diamonds or for
Spades. Spades is what you're looking for.
I'm going to burn another perseverance and make hearts also included.
Can I make you a suggestion to
What?
to not?
Oh, is this not going to be helpful?
You won't find anything, and I even
Well, okay. I
That's-
got a 3.
yeah. You won't. You're not gonna find anything that's gonna be helpful. Nothing has afflicted it via parse from
Okay.
from that. It is just
Alright.
a USB drive that has digital encryption on it, which is apparently very hard to crack. As
1, 2, 3, 4.
do you get nothing?
Vivi's not that stupid, I don't think.
Can I try 8675309?
BB wouldn't know what that is.
I'm.
Are you
That's
guys-
my uncle's password
I mean,
to everything.
what
That's
are
actually true.
Why would you?
Why would you
Well,
just out?
they just include that in their passwords.
Okay.
It's only part of it.
Are you guys
I mean,
gonna
what are-
parse to try to solve this problem, or what are you guys doing?
Well, what are we looking at? Like, is it like, is it one of those things where it's just like username, password, and it's like it could be anything under the sun, or is it like we can see like 4 little thingies, 4 little dashes?
It's like it's just like the password. It's like an encryption key, like log entry. There's no specific things.
Magic string.
Magic string.
Ben is so disappointed.
That is so disappointing.
I'm not disappointed. I'm just, if that's the route you guys want to go with it, by all means.
I
have
don't
so
know what other route
so
there is.
Wait,
man.
wait. Magical lucky string.
Who has magic?
I think you're getting too deep into it, bro.
No,
I
no,
have
but
magic.
having
I think if we just did Lucky String, guess the password from the parse,
Yeah,
I think we'd be
I think
fine.
yeah,
you're
but
going in too
magical adds an extra word to it, which gives us a higher.
Yeah,
chance
but I
of
don't think it would
success.
benefit, so I don't think it needs to be included. I think you're going too deep, bro.
'cause I'm in too deep. Sorry. All right, Lakota, you want to help me with this? We'll never know unless we try, and it's gonna rack my brain forever and always if we
Me
don't try.
too. I'm.
So I'm gonna hold out my hand. Just be like, you have to start the parse because you're the lucky one.
So we're gonna hold hands now. Okay, I mean that's fine if this is how you want to do this.
We've
And he
done it
just-
before.
Well, I mean, but I was touching. We'll just, and he reaches over and grabs Nathan's hand. His hand's a little sweaty and kind of sticky because of the jelly beans, and he just kind of grips on tight.
Thanks, I hate
It's a
it.
good thing I'm wearing gloves.
and he kind of does this action with his hand, like,
Oh!
that's kind of weird, but we'll do this.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
You're
So
going
because... Sorry, go ahead. You
You're
got this.
fine. You're gonna parse.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's fine.
isn't it an enchantment parse?
It would be an enchantment parse.
Okay. So I'm going to enchantment.
Are we supposed to call your mom or something? Does your mom know?
How would she know?
I don't know. Does your grandpa know?
So draw a
I
number
have
of
not
cards
contacted-
equal to your enchantment stat plus 1, Lakota.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, what?
And I'm looking for hearts, right?
Yeah, I believe this would... what kind of parse would we need to be able to actually crack the code?
Well, believe the parse breakdown it is kind of, you can
Well, I drew an ace of hearts, and that's my jelly bean one. So I got 4 successes.
okay.
I have 3 as well.
Okay. That is 7, which I would say allows you to do a moderate parse if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
The parse itself will
I mean,
You
between
don't-
the two of us, how much articulation do we have?
I believe that's 3.
You only have 1 articulation? Okay.
Yeah.
So we can be kind of specific with it, but we can't be too specific.
Mhm.
I mean, we just want to basically create a string of numbers for this box that is the right combination, is what we're trying to do through blind luck that we are manipulating using the parse.
Okay. So you're manipulating luck through the parse. Okay.
It's the same number that Vivi typed in, but it's backwards.
No, it takes a little while, and through a flurry of flickering character types and all sorts of like inputs, you are able to eventually crack the password to some extent and able to access the hard drive.
Sick. What's in it?
No,
it.
okay, but what's the password?
Also,
The
yeah.
password. Well, make me a quick insight and memory check, Noctua.
Why me? Okay.
Because you're asking me what's the password.
I want to know the password too.
Well, so are everyone wants to know what it is.
Yeah, but Noctua has maybe seen something that may or may not remind them of it.
Uh-oh.
I hate it here. 3 out of 5.
You remember this? This looks like the same string that was on the book. The one cover of the black book on the inside.
I'm sorry. Are you?
Is that my book?
Are we fucking stupid?
Are we stupid?
Was that the burn
I'm
book?
pretty sure we're
Yeah,
stupid.
the
This
burn
is
the
why
burn
Ben
cover.
was
That's my
so
book.
Yeah,
disappointed in
that's
you.
why like you got
My
one
book.
success on your memory check. So I was like, you kind of recall seeing something that might have been relevant.
The disappointment makes sense now.
Hey, we worked around it though.
We did well.
Listen, I was kind of getting there. I asked if it was like empty dashes and stuff, and if you had been like, yeah, it's like 3 empty dashes, I'd been like, oh, like LAK, like
The LAK is not related to the string of letters and numbers.
No kidding, but that was where my train of thought was going.
Hmm.
It's like VB's
Listen,
password
I've had a
to
long
everything
day
is
of
just
classes.
Lakota.
I don't think this is mine anymore.
What's in it? What did I find?
In it is a litany of files. A lot of them look to be scans of paper files. They are detailing what looked to be a test of some kind at Fairbrooks. At one of the
Oh,
research.
dude! I'm gonna
Lakota,
search
did you
everything for
cheat?
anything relevant.
Um,
Can I do that?
You
Can
can-
I do like a broad search for anything relevant?
what are you looking for?
Specifically, anything that includes any of our names, or anything that includes in First Memorial Station specifically.
Quick search. I won't make you do any sort of draw for it. Will reveal only a mention of once of Infant Memorial Station at the beginning of the document when it relates to the test facility being nearby to Infant Memorial. There is no name, there is no names of any of you on there. Vivi, as you're kind of looking through some of these pages over the shoulder of Nate, can I get you to make me a quick let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's one that would make the most sense for you. Can I make an intelligence and larceny? You're looking for spades on this one.
Wait, intelligence and larceny?
Yes.
What suit am I looking for?
Spades.
What are you stealing?
What did they steal?
Just
It's
a
already been
joker.
stolen.
Just a joke.
Wait, hold on. This is what I drew last. I didn't shuffle.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
These cards are looking awful familiar.
I saw it's in the same order I drew them in too, and I was like,
no.
that's not.
This isn't right.
This ain't it. All right. Sorry about that. Let's
That
try
ain't
this
it,
again.
Chief.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Am I still holding Nathan's hand?
Yes.
Unless you guys dropped it.
Can I just kind of let go and it's like that sticky sound, like just kind of, and I just kind of
The
go,
sticky
"Sorry
sound
about
of
that."
like somebody peeling like a lint strip. off
Oh,
of a
lint
piece of
roller, yeah.
cloth.
So, that's not how you do it.
I'm just gonna look at my glove.
Yeah.
Is there like a sticky, gross residue on it?
Just a little bit, yeah.
So there's 4 cards. that
I'm
I've
gonna
got.
wipe it on his
4.
purple suit.
Okay. 4 and a 10, so that's 5 successes.
I just
Uh,
had this washed.
So you have 5 successes. You're looking through these, you're able to kind of pinpoint out what seem to be code words. And you kind of see it at first when you see the word shattered, weirdly capitalized, and being used in a very weird way. Almost as if it was like a noun in a sentence.
Hey.
Oh.
Shattered is a noun?
Yeah, as if they're talking about a person or a thing,
Oh,
instead
that
of as
would be
an
mean.
adjective or a verb.
Or whoever shattered me.
See, but I don't know if you know you've been shattered though. And you had normal hair at the train station.
I did. So it was before I lost my memory.
Or maybe
well, no, yeah, that's right. It's
or
already
maybe it
linked
was
to
that parse that is related to this. I don't know. Do we see Alana's name anywhere in these files?
You do occasionally, referenced as one of the individuals helping with the project outside of researchers and assistants, as she is kind of a secretary for them.
Did Mom tell me my grandpa's name?
I believe so.
Can I look up Alexi?
You do look up Alexi. Alexi
This is
appears.
probably gonna lead to some awful rabbit hole, and I'm gonna cry.
You do see Alexi referenced as a part of the cleanup crew for one of the research labs that went wrong.
Like, they're one of the people that works for Fairbrooks?
Part of the cleanup detail, from what it sounds like, that they needed to dispatch for one of the research things that went wrong.
That's hilarious, man.
You're so funny, Ben.
I feel like there's a lot of significance to this that I'm not catching.
No, it's just cleanup crew. That means he took care of baddies. So he probably
cleaner.
taught me shit.
In
I
terms
don't
of the
want
mafia,
that.
they cleaned up some messes.
Yeah, he's a cleaner.
No, I get the cleanup crew thing. I thought that was implied. It was the other stuff that I didn't get. The why that's so funny thing. Like, that's the part I didn't get.
Oh, well,
And
because
he's part of the
Fen is
cleanup crew.
Fenny. Get it? It's a.
Fanny.
Sorry. All right. No.
That joke was not very cash money smunchy.
It was. I thought the joke was funny.
I'm gonna need you to put a coin in the bad joke jar.
I thought it was Fenny too. Oh, drink water.
I thought my joke was funny too, but I'm not funny.
I'm just gonna drink water. I'm just gonna follow.
Am I the only person who's going to have a funny joke this session?
Wow, that hurts.
Wow. Damn.
I'm sorry. That was really mean.
That was aimed. Who hurt you?
I don't know.
Is there anything else that we're
Normally
looking
I
up?
lean in really hard to the puns. I'm just not feeling it today.
We already looked up Alexi. Can we?
I mean, what about the names of anyone else who was on that train? I know
Caleb.
our names weren't there, and I know
Well, you should look for Caleb's
Alana's name is there,
We should
but
look
the
up
names,
Caleb.
the three,
James
three other
Elmwood.
names, the two other names, yeah, the
James
two other names.
Elmwood.
James Elmwood.
Yeah, James and Caleb.
You do not
Caleb.
find any hits for Caleb directly. You do find a couple for James Elmwood. And James was a researcher for most of this. His name
What a
pops up
cruel twist
quite
of
a
fate.
lot.
Uh-oh.
Lastly, he was on that cleanup team with Alexi.
Are you fucking...
See, this is why I said you're really funny, Fen. Hurting us emotionally, tying things together.
I need to use a parse to tie these strings together, and then I get all the connections, like a spider's web. I wanna pull at the strings of your web of lies, Fen.
Not a web of lies, bro.
What
Or
lies?
the web of truth, whatever. I don't know.
Your web of truth.
He's part of. If they're both part of a cleanup crew.
I mean, eventually Noctua will just shove everyone aside and start at the first page and just start going through everything, reading it.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus! Do you have a skim read thingy?
No, I don't, but like someone's gotta read the entirety of this shit.
I thought somebody had skim read thingy.
I have skim read in the other campaign.
Oh fuck! That would have been great right now.
I forget what half of my tricks do.
The only thing I don't know what it does is perceptive. That's the only one I don't know. how
It
to
just
use.
makes it where unless the check is of a certain difficulty, I believe you don't even have to make a check for a lot of perception related stuff.
What? I'm I haven't used it this entire game.
Well, it probably wasn't relevant because Fen knew you had it.
Probably. Let's see. What else can we use?
Here, I can get you the exact rules for it.
So what does Noctua find?
Noctua, it's gonna take a while to dive through all of these.
Yeah, I figured.
If you guys want to spend the afternoon doing that, you certainly may. Noctua, you find basically the detailed research reports of a research on what looks to be a set of parselings.
How many?
It's 6 in total. The names look to be code names more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Only one that kind of speaks to you is one that's labeled. Let's see.
Enko. No, chicken.
So actually, it is a little bit. That is part of it. The main thing, though, it says anytime you do a perception check, even if you fail, you can ask the GM one question, and unless it's like you can't know this, they're supposed to answer it. And if you upgrade it to the 4th point, then you can't fail general perception checks, and regardless of the success numbers drawn, you can ask multiple questions to the GM.
Huh. Keep that in mind.
The only kind of name that sticks out to you on the list of like Parselings research subjects is one that's labeled as captive.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Are you gonna say anything?
Oh no.
No, of course not.
No.
The research was ended prematurely. And while the cleanup crew has been able to fix most of it, there is still the Fairbooks is still making efforts to wrap up loose ends.
That's not great.
And you gather that's what you gather from it. Obviously, when it comes to the whole cleanup part of it, it is very much obviously doctored wording.
Mm-hmm.
Time to text Grandpa.
Geared towards.
Don't text. Okay, actually, yeah. Okay, continue what you were saying, Finn. And then
No, it's you gather that they're still working on doing cleanup, but like it's worded in such a way that it's also like, we were able to clean things up. We're going to sanitize areas and make sure that they once again reference various members. One thing you do note is that in every follow-up report on the cleanups outside of the first one, I think. Sorry, give me one sec.
No, you're good because I'm thinking too.
Oh my god, one of my tricks that I have is really freaking overpowered, and I didn't even know I had it and wasn't using it.
What's that one?
Determination.
Yeah.
Anytime I use my potential, I can instead act as if I had used perseverance for free. And perseverance is like...
Bro, I have that too. Twins.
So I'm gonna... Yeah, it's good. I need to use that more often.
Hold on. Hold, please.
You're good. I'm having a thing.
Outside of the first initial report on cleanup, the only person that was not mentioned in test subjects, that has not been mentioned a second time, is Pandemonium.
That sounds like a powerful person.
Isn't that one of Caleb's words? Hold on. Let me just.
Hey, that's metagaming!
It's not.
Actually, make me a intelligence and memory check, please.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah.
But we haven't... We never...
Caleb doesn't have words as far as we know.
Well,
Yeah, we never met Caleb in his parseling form. We met him in
make
his
me
cat
an
form.
intelligence and memory roll, please. Noctua.
I will. I will. I'm shuffling, but I was also looking at the.
I know you're looking at the book. Thank you for metagaming. I appreciate you very much.
No, because I knew it, and I was just clarifying.
I thank you for metagaming. Please make me an intelligence and memory roll.
A 1 out of 5.
A 1 out of 5. Do you want to push
not
this rolls?
It's not metagaming.
It's metagaming.
Oh my god.
It's metagaming to go look up a book to get answers.
You literally looked at the module we're playing and read information!
I did not look at our module. I looked at the play handbook.
It's same difference.
No, I knew it already. I was just clarifying that I knew it. Yeah, I'll push it. I have so many diamond. Oh yeah, well that will out of 5 that'll only be.
You'll use one of your potential from your potentials, and you'll discard one of your diamonds into the discard pile.
Yeah, but I only have one that's not a diamond, and it's a 6, so that would only give me another 1.
You can use diamonds as a suit.
No, it would only be 2. Mm-mm.
And that is addition to what you already have.
Which is 1. Hold on, let me look at this determination one more time. I really love that it's alphabetical because it's very handy and I appreciate it. No, that won't help. Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. It's gonna be 3 total.
3 total?
Yeah.
After pushing? Okay.
Yeah.
That is enough successes. You've seen the word pandemonium recently. Earlier today, when you were looking at the security camera footage. In that initial day 0, the same day but a different time type scenario where you saw Vivi without the crazy hair, where you saw Alana and a few other individuals commit a divine parse. The individual that followed the screaming individuals as the people fled the train, that was kind of looked very sickly and moved very awkwardly. His shirt was open, and you vaguely recall on that camera as you kind of zoomed in to get a better look on him, and one of the digitally enhancing it, so it really didn't do much. It was blurry, but you could kind of see a little better. You swear one of the words that were on his chest as he was a parseling said pandemonium.
I'm assuming these papers, these scan papers, don't have any like timestamp on them or anything.
They have dates. Outside of that, they don't have anything.
Do they have
date-wise? Outside of the cleanup ones, which all of the cleanup ones are dated for the first day. Everything else happens prior to the start of this jump through time that you guys are currently going through.
And pandemonium was mentioned only in half, wasn't it?
Only in the first cleanup report.
Which was dated the first day. I wouldn't contact your grandfather. That's probably the first thing they've said in a hot second. Because they've probably been deep into this.
They've been what?
No, I'm saying because Noctua probably hasn't been talking for a
Yeah,
second.
it's been a good while after they started just diving in and reading all of these.
I think you're, well, I mean, we kind of knew that you might be involved with the Fairbrooks in some manner or not, but seems like your grandfather, is part of a cleanup crew. I mean, it's a nice way of putting it, I guess, but it just seems like might not be someone we want knowing what's going on with us right now.
All right.
I'm assuming you don't know what he looks like, right?
Don't know anything. Well. Yes, I do actually. A
Oh
younger
shit, we saw photos of him in
version.
the house.
Yeah.
Shit,
younger
I know what
version.
he looks like. Shit, Ben, if thinking back, does he look like anyone from the tapes?
Make me an intelligence memory roll.
That's I don't know why I keep looking. I know.
Can we all help? Because can we all
Well,
think
I got a
too?
5 out of 5, so.
I don't think you guys need to. Noctua. Not one of the individuals that were committing the divine parse, but an individual you kind of recall towards the end of it, one of the few that ran away but lingered. Kind of, you'd have to go back and maybe look a little harder, or you're not quite sure if the security camera could get any more decent footage, but you kind of guessed that he was there. You think that he was one of those people. The face kind of matched up. Obviously aged a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He was. No, I saw a photo of him in your house. He was on the tape. He was on the security footage from day 1 or 0 or whatever we're calling it. The when the divine parse happened, he was there. He wasn't doing a parse, but he was in the crowd waiting, I think. He wasn't with you. I'm regretting fucking with that chick's memory right now.
So Lakota is sitting on the floor, and his legs are like just straight out, and he's built this little like paper hoop, and he's taking the jelly beans and he's trying to like flick them in, and trying to like aim them in, and he has little other jelly beans set up as like little prizes every time he makes a score, and then he'll eat one, right? And as he's doing that, he'll kind of look up, and he'll be like. You know, it's really too bad that we kind of let her go. I mean, maybe I could call someone to
No.
find her.
No. If anything,
like-
it seems like she's on the, well, it seems a little juvenile to say there's a good side and a bad side of this, but the side that we're not on, it seems.
Well,
Everything is based on perspective, but I feel like this is also us having to deal with the product of our own poor decision making.
It doesn't seem like we made poor decisions.
Dakota flicks another jelly bean.
I'm gonna chuckle a bit when Noctua says that.
And
I am.
I'm pretty sure we have. I mean, we made a pretty rash
we have,
decision
but
with that.
anything worth getting killed over, because that's what it seems that they were out for, out to do to Vivi, out to do to me. I don't know where you two were.
well, and that's the first rule, isn't it? Of blood. You ain't on no one's side because no one's on your side. Or in our case, our side. Flicks another jelly bean.
Well, I feel like I'm on your side. Our side.
Well, that's exactly what I mean. And maybe Noctua's right on that. You know, I don't make a whole lot of sense oftentimes because, you know, tinfoil's delicious, but when it comes to blood, I kind of know that game. And if we're the only side and there's 2 other sides, we just form a whole different kind of trifecta, or, you know, a triangle.
I remember playing a card game like this once in a video game.
Well, the question now is, what do we do? Dakota just scoops all the jelly beans and pops it into his mouth.
Well, we know that the Fairbrooks are involved, and we know that if we get involved with them, it will cause problems. So, I say we don't get involved, but we try maybe some reconnaissance or something. We already know where one of their buildings is because we were in there, and then Fairbrooks construction worker people showed up and were like, "Hey, can you guys leave?" And if I recall correctly, didn't they say there was a testing that took place nearby the station, and that place just happened to also be nearby the station? I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but it could be very possible that they're at the same place, and we should check it out. Maybe cause some trouble. I mean, you already made an entrance.
Dakota points at Nathan. Indeed, I did. Takes another jelly bean. Chocolate pudding.
Assuming they don't work very fast, because that was only a couple. I mean, that was yesterday, right? Like, they couldn't rebuild a big chunk of wall in one day. I mean, I suppose they could, but like,
We saw Arana on day 3, right?
oh wait, that was a lot longer ago than I'm thinking.
Well,
it is,
it would have
isn't
been
it?
2. It would have been 2 days ago, but still, I'm asking. We saw. I'm not crazy, right? Like, that's happened in this timeline, quote unquote.
Yes.
And that means the Fairbrooks know
So-
that if some, they're just Fen.
Hi.
It's very likely that they know who we are and that they're mad at us for freeing their secretary. But that's not going to stop me from wanting to meddle in
no,
all their
that's
shit.
not where my train of thought is going at all.
Hi, what's up?
About the captive in these files.
Hmm.
They want captive to be cleaned up and dealt with. Is that because they feel it's a failed experiment beyond repair? And they're trying to tie up loose ends?
They
or-
reference 4 individuals as part of this, experiment and this research that they're doing. They kind of break it up into a couple categories. You have your researchers, which is kind of, and then staff personnel, which is where Alana falls into play, where James Elmwood falls into play. You have the kind of research individuals, or like the researchees. I guess patients, but that would be a great word. Where you see captive and all these other kind of code names, pandemonium. You see kind of in like the cleanup portion of this, or like the kind of conclusion, the results. You see that you saw positive reactions. They saw positive reactions from pandemonium and from a couple others, and you see kind of negative or inconclusive results from captive and 3 others. And then it kind of mentions the cleanup and the disposal of captive and these few others as part of just since the experiment was not a positive result, the negative results need to be scrubbed clean in order to preserve the face of Fairbrooks.
Do I recognize the 3 other code words?
You can make me a intelligence perception draw.
I'm making that a lot today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, yes.
Yes. Yeah, out of 5. So, 4 and a 3, so that's 7 out of 5.
Okay, so I would say, based on my knowledge of locations of tattoos, Duke is on your face, correct, Nate?
Yes, it is right
Okay.
here.
Duke is one of the other names mentioned. Oh, do we lose Noctua? We might have lost Noctua.
It says on here, it says Duke on my eyebrow, and it says it in a way that makes it look like a crown, like the way it's typed, the font makes it look kind of like a crown. And then the word "of" is written down my eye right here, and that's a tattoo that was put there that I purchased. And then
Gotcha.
the word strings is right here, where the tittle on the eye is my pupil.
Nice. Gotcha. Okay, so when Nocta gets back, they will make that distinction.
Oh! No! That's gonna mess up everything!
It is,
Oh.
but that's okay. Seeing as we have been going for a little over 2 hours, I think it might be a good place to actually stop for this evening because I am
Noctua now.
I got to. Fun fact for everybody at home: I have to go get my carpets replaced tomorrow, so I have to take all of this down tonight and throw it in my basement so I can get all this replaced. And then Saturday, I get to come home from work and set it all back up. So,
Oh man.
So I was in these experiments and I don't remember it.
potentially.
Uh-oh.
Do I need to do a check if I can remember it?
I mean, you can.
Could I before we leave?
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright, I want to see if I do. So that's intelligence and memory?
Yes.
Or-
Hello.
Remember when I said my power wouldn't go out again?
Did it go out again?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So, I didn't succeed.
Oh, no. Yep.
I got a 4 and a 5. One is spades and one was clubs and one was hearts. So
Okay.
like, definitely not success.
Okay. Then
And I can't even use perseverance or not perseverance, potential.
yeah, yeah, kind of
So-
push that. So,
Yeah, that sucks.
Noctua, you were trying to see if you can make any correlations. You kind of see as you look over at Nathan. You see on kind of on his above his eyebrow the word Duke, and you kind of look back at the files and that those group of 4 individuals that were like the inconclusive results, and one of them is also labeled Duke.
How long ago was that experiment?
That experiment started roughly like a month ago.
Oh, so it was like way before or way after I became a parseling. Okay.
And that's the only other one that I seem to recognize.
Lakota, remind me again exactly where your tattoos are for your words.
So I have luck on my lower eye here in my cheek area. I have boom and unmovable on my arms, and then on my chest, just around my heart, I have caring.
Okay. Double check one more thing real quick. You also put together that underneath the eye of Lakota, where luck sits, probably also correlates to luck on that list.
I guess we were lucky that we didn't get cleaned up.
And the last one?
Shattered? I mean, you could take a wild guess, but maybe it might make sense that Vivi might be this last individual on this list of names.
WTF, man.
You don't know this. I'm reading all this shit. I'm putting it together.
That was an out of character
I-
WTF in both meanings of the word. Or the term.
Could I do one last thing before we end the session?
Yes, we can.
Could I
Cry.
text the A
I told you not to!
number
You certainly
and
can.
ask them if blood is thicker than water?
That's a
Ooh,
good way to end the session.
I mean, I told you not to, but now I kind of like that you did it.
I think that is a good spot to end it on that cliffhanger with that text, and you just see the typing stuff of the little 3 dots.
The bots.
Yep. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Bro!
Oh, oh man.
So
Have you been like holding on to that idea this whole time?
what?
'Cause, like,
What?
damn!
What do you mean?
What did
The blood is thicker than water thing.
Oh.
Oh
That was
yeah,
a
I was
great
thinking. I was
line.
like, as soon as I was like, does he actually value family? At this point.
So, bit of a shorter session, but thank you all for watching. Gives me time to put this all away without killing ourselves by being up till 2 in the morning. But thank you all for watching. I've been Fettuccine. You've been watching another episode of Parselings Overture, episode 6. So, want to go back around, introduce ourselves, or can we find you? What sweet projects are you working on? I'm gonna go in reverse order from when we started. So, Smudgy, gonna kick us off.
Go to someone else real quick.
Okay.
I have an emergency.
Okay, yeah, do that.
What did they say?
He has an emergency, so we're just gonna
Oh no!
do this real quick. We're gonna hop over into a Zoom room. Okay. I'll just actually we'll do that. So Vivi, now playing Lakota.
Yeah, I am Lakota now. Hey, I'm Gizmo. You can find me over on Twitter under Gizmo Arts and under Gizmo Arts on Twitch, where every Sunday I run a D&D 5e campaign called Diamonds in the Dust, where stuff happens. We are currently on a hiatus, but we will be back momentarily once we find new players. I also play in a Thursday game run by Marine, where I play a little impling named Kipper, who
Is baby.
has is baby and has chains that want to drag him to hell, apparently. If you've ever seen that movie. What else? I am open for commissions. I have commissions open. I have just updated them. They are not the prices they should be, as Marine says, but I think they're still pretty okay. And yeah.
Cool. Marine, Shane.
Hello, I am Shane. Also, I go by Marine of One. You can find me at twitch.tv/Marine of One all the time. On Saturdays, you can find me on Smudgy Games, where I'm currently running a weekly Parselings campaign called Conjunction Junction, which is very quickly turning into a full-fledged, like, everything. It was originally going to be one of those those types of campaigns where you sit down and you're like, 4 sessions at least, we'll have fun, we'll roll with it. We're 4 months into this campaign now. So
It's like those one shots that you're like, we need to do this, and then now we're on season 2 of that campaign.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best kind of campaign.
That's how Contradicting Conjunctions started.
Contradicting Conjunctions was literally going to be a one shot, and now it is this like, you've caused so many problems for the other party. It's wonderful. Let's just say all the like ruckus that you're causing in the system, they're getting blamed for, and they're being interrogated by the Fairbrooks currently.
We've never done anything wrong in our life ever. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You guys spilled coffee on the transformer and like blew up the entire grid.
Oh,
Sorry,
the entire
that was
grid? I
Ajax.
thought that was just the coffee shop.
There is no working electricity anywhere in the junction right now. That's why those guys were sent in to like figure out what the hell's going on.
but
Whatever.
but
Anyways. And there are two. So I have that campaign, which is Conjunction Junction. Then I have on my channel on Tuesdays, we have Contradicting Conjunctions, which is at the same time and place that Conjunction Junction takes place, but they're doing their own thing, and they're two separate
apparently messing
parties.
shit up.
Technically on the same side, but they don't know it yet, working against the Fairbrooks, accidentally on purpose.
Accidentally killing someone last session.
That wasn't accidental.
It was accidental. We didn't think she was real. We thought she was a hologram.
Oh, you didn't directly kill that old lady. Also, how would you think they were a hologram? They were walking around.
I don't know. The
And
other
they
hologram
waved.
lady looked like a real lady.
They stood still and were talking.
Holograms
monotonous-
can wave.
Whatever. Anyways, so that lady is dead, and it's you guys' fault. But I'm not gonna hold it against you. Only her son will. Only But
To be
anyways.
fair, I
Wait.
have nothing to do with that.
That was kind of all Ajax. Tell me her son isn't Parseling Chuck.
I'm not
Her
going
son's
to
gonna
tell
be
you who
Parseling
it
Chuck.
is. I'm not saying that it is Parseling Chuck, but Parseling Chuck is the only other Parseling you've met so far. So who knows? Anyways, it's a pretty great campaign. And then also every other Sunday I'm playing on this channel, as well as Thursdays I'm here, obviously, because I'm here now, where we do Vampire the Masquerade, and I play as Randuin, a sheltered young wizard, sheltered young used-to-be wizard, because thanks, vampirism, and I'm playing a Tremere, where I'm just trying to, like, learn how to function without the help of thaumaturgy that he's been trained his entire life to use, and just kind of figuring things out. They're a surprisingly wholesome individual, but mainly because they're just trying to like bottle up all of the stress of having to like completely rewrite everything they know about the world. And so yeah. And yeah. I'm not a great artist, but if you want to pay me, I'll draw shit. I have all the apps for it. So, I don't know. That was a way too long-winded plug.
All good. Andromeda.
What up? I'm Andromeda. There's much to think about. It's not metagaming if I knew the information already, and I'm not applying it to the situation.
Kind of metagaming.
I know it. The Noctua doesn't know it, but now I know it. I know the truth.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep. That
You-
is the truth.
We're literally. You can find me at
Yeah.
SCGIROL over on Twitter. You can keep track of everything that I am about to list. On Tuesdays, I play over on Marine's channel in Contradiction Conjunctions. A little child named Inko. They have issues with the Fairbrooks as well. Everyone has issues with the Fairbrooks.
They're kind of the
They
epicenter
suck.
to everything fucky going on right now.
The Fairbrooks. They suck. I'm here every Thursday. Every other Friday, I'm over on Jacqueline Hare playing a vampire at the
Vampire the Masquerade?
I was about to combine Vampire at the Disco and Vampire the Masquerade into one title.
Vampire at the Visco.
Yeah.
It's a vampire game. It's very similar, but everybody's a Visco girl. Blood is thicker than tea, ladies.
That is not what it is. It is a Vampire the Masquerade game titled Vampire at the Disco, and it is set in 1973 London. We're off to hunt something. Maybe a werewolf. I'm not sure. My sire wasn't helpful.
Didn't
Sorry,
you also walk
Vanessa.
through fire?
That was a while ago.
Most
okay?
sires aren't helpful.
Yeah, I also welcome to most sires in VTM. They aren't helpful.
Yeah, but
they
mine's
don't
the
care.
Baron, so I kind of felt like he would be
He's
helpful.
probably gonna be the least helpful.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't give two shits.
No, he helps me a lot. He lets me drink from him all the time, and he keeps giving me all these like books.
A wise decision. A wise
soon.
decision.
I'm being attacked tonight. Also, Sundays, Gizmo's channel, Diamonds in the Dust. I play a person who likes to stab and get money, and that's all my things. I think.
That's gonna change soon.
No, if anything, I'm a murder hobo in Vampire the Masquerade and in your game because I don't wear shoes.
What does that have to do with being a murder hobo?
Everyone calls me a hobo and like a gremlin and a hobbit because I don't wear shoes.
Yeah, but that's like a murder hobo is a very
I remember
specific
Jesse
term in RPGs.
losing it when they found out.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Everyone lost it, and I'm like, guys, this isn't news. Like, it's literally in the Google Doc.
No,
I sent
like, it
Julian
was
with
so
my character
bad.
concept. Like,
It was so
this
bad that
isn't
after
news.
our normal VTM session, we listened to about 10 minutes of ranting.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What have you done?
This isn't. It's
I
nothing.
think the next time you do
7
that,
I
I
was
hope the next time
proposed.
you do that, they make you walk across coals.
Yeah, I was told
Do it.
exactly what you did, and they were like, "Okay, so now who's right?" And I'm like,
All right. Before we derail even further, last but certainly not least, Smunchy.
I'm right.
Hi, sorry to run out there for a quick second, but I am Smunchy. I own Smunchy Games. We are publishing Parselings. If you enjoy our chaos here, because of what we are, or you enjoy jelly beans, or you enjoy violins,
Can I need to immortalize that quote. If you enjoy chaos and what we are,
Yeah.
if you enjoy all of those things, and assassinations and stuff like that, you should back Parselings. I will drop a link into the chat here,
Please
and you
do.
should definitely check out Parselings.
Please do. Can I do this thing? Do I have the ability to do this yet?
Your bot thing?
No, it's a different thing. Different thing that I think I actually need to go on the website to do.
Okay.
Never mind.
Drink water. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna do that while I'm talking. And
Hydrate before you hydrate.
Stop making me hydrate.
and I play here. I play Lakota.
I guess I have to dihydrate.
Strange.
Who's
He's
my
a
brother
weird-
now?
Yep, I'm officially the brother of
Someone
Noctua.
someone donated, so you are
Someone
now
donated.
the
Thank you
donor.
so much for donating to Guild of the Phoenix here. We are officially related. I have a dad. I love you. And
He's placating you.
for now. Until we play ball. That's right. Another wholesome moment.
Oh,
I don't
or
know if
until
Dad
we can do
play
a.
ball.
Why not?
Because he certainly didn't do it with me.
Well, I mean, sometimes dads just need green men with orange hair. And that's another quote you can put me down for. So
Sounds like the beginning of a very, very dirty joke.
it goes back to the whole feisty burrito thing.
We're
So
on something.
Oh
We are
god!
on something today.
Hey
Anyway.
guys,
anyway,
Full moon.
that's my
It's the full
plug.
moon
It is
tonight.
the full moon tonight. That is probably
That is
it.
exactly what's happening.
That's my
Christ.
plug. Follow us at Smunchy Games.
I stand by what I said
Guild
about
of the Phoenix.
Smunchy, or about Lakota referring to Noctua's father as daddy, regardless of the turn of events.
No, we're moving past that. Hi, I'm Fettuccine. I've been your game master this evening. If you like the content here, feel free to follow, subscribe, do whatever your heart desires to support our ridiculousness. I forget every week when it comes to Thursday that I'm going to be hosting for the most chaotic people I know. And every week I pay for it. And I love you all dearly.
I think you're Fenny.
Okay.
How come that's the joke that gets to stick around without being ridiculed? Mine was actually
Because regardless of what I say, you'll keep doing it.
That's fair.
And all of you will gang up against me easily. So that's why it sticks around.
I'm sorry.
We're all gonna die next week. Your grandpa's gonna come kill us all.
But thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all next Thursday for another episode of Parselings Overture. Stick around, we're gonna raid somebody, and we will see you all next week. Oh, plugs for what I do. You can follow me on Twitter on Fettuccine. I am here Thursdays, Sundays, Mondays. Thursday, Sunday, Mondays. That's the 3 days I'm here. I might be doing more cool stuff here in the near future with certain people. I can't disclose things yet, as I don't have details. But we'll see what that turns out to be.
He's keeping secrets today.
I can't say things if I don't know if they're happening or not.
I say things when I don't know if they're happening or not. I might have a
Thou
Saturday game.
shalt be
plan. I don't know.
interrogated after the stream.
That's fine. No. But yeah. So Thursdays here with Parselings. Sundays here alternating between Vampire the Masquerade and the Shadows Embrace Chronicle, and Quiet Season 2 on the road as they go on a lovely little road trip. I think that song is out in our timeline, so we can in fact sing that at some point. On Mondays, I'm going to be taking my lovely significant other, Maddie, through a Night's Black Agents solo ops, which will be a lot of fun because I expect the chaos to be about the same level, and it's just me and her hanging out in the stream. So it'll be fun. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. We'll go raid somebody, and thanks for listening to me show my stuff.
Eat more jelly beans.
Don't touch the lingua.
Don't touch the lingua.
I'm gonna do it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Nobody can stop me!